last video, I showed you how to fill in your probability tree diagram. What we're going to do this time is we're going to fill in a tree diagram, but then we're going to actually find the probability of choosing two particular coloured counters. So I'm going to go over with you again, just very quickly, filling in the tree diagram. So we'll read the question. It says there are 7 blue and 5 white counters in a bag. A counter is taken at random and the colour is written down and then it's put back in the bag. That's really important that we know that. And then another counter is taken at random, the colour is written down and then put back in the bag. Complete the tree diagram. So we'll stop there and we'll do that part first. So this is pick number 1. And if I put my hand into the bag of counters, I can either choose a blue counter or a white counter. Okay, so the probability of me choosing a blue counter is 7 out of however many counters were in the bag altogether, which is 12. So 7 over 12. The probability of me picking a white is 5 over 12 because there are 5 white counters. So I put my counter back and then I go to pick 2. And again, I can choose blue or white. So blue, white, and if you remember from my last video, I told you that it's repeated on this one. And it's shown as a repeat because I've chosen a different counter on the first pick. That's why we do it twice. The probabilities are going to be the same. And if you remember, I told you that the 2 branches that are joined together should always make one or a whole. So if you notice, the 7 plus 5 makes 12. So it's 12 over 12 altogether, which is your whole. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to move through the tree diagram to find the probability of picking particular counters now. So, and we do this by multiplying. This is called the AND rule in probability. Okay, so if you want to write this down, you can. So the AND rule, it means to multiply. So the first one, part A, is looking at picking 2 blue counters. So on the first pick I choose a blue, and see that and? The second counter I pick is blue. So if I move through the tree diagram, I want to know this branch followed by this branch because it goes blue, blue. Okay, so A is blue and, there's that word, and blue. So if we follow the tree diagram, the probability of picking a blue, first of all, is 7 over 12. And then I'm going to multiply it. What's the probability of picking a blue here? Again, 7 over 12. Multiplying fractions is easy. You don't need to worry about making denominators the same or anything like that. You just literally multiply the numerators. So 7 times 7 is 49. 12 times 12 is 144. That is all you need to do. I don't need to cancel anything down. Just leave the answer as it is. Okay. Part B, it wants a counter of each colour. Okay. Now, when you come to do yours, you'll see that I've put equal signs by here. Okay. So I just want you to fill in the 4 probabilities there. Okay, I'm just going to do one route, but I'm going to show you that they both are the same. So if I say a counter of each colour, I want a blue and a white. So blue and white. So there's that and again. So the probability of picking a blue is 7 over 12. The probability of picking a white now, so I'd be following this route, is 5 over 12. So the probability of picking a blue and a white is 35, because I do my 7 times 5, over 12 times 12, which is 144. Now, I could have gone a different route to get a counter of each colour, couldn't I? I could have gone white, then blue. So let's just check it. White and blue. So if I follow the white path, which is going this way, so it's 5 over 12, I multiply, and then it's a blue, so it's 7 over 12. 5 times 7 is 35. 12 times 12 is 144. So they are identical. I don't want you to do anything else with them. I just want you to write them down. Just like this will be absolutely fine. The last part is to do 2 white counters. So I go white and white again. Very similar to the blue one. So we've got that word and again. This time I follow this path, so it's 5 out of 12 on that branch, multiplied by white again, which is another 5 over 12. Multiply the numerators to give me 25, then the denominators 144. And that is it. So I want you to have a go at doing those 4 different answers, following your routes through the branches. Okay, so remember, you just go one route, then another route, then another route, then another route, and you're just going to put the answers along here. Good luck.